Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lions Den with another news and commentary. I'm doing an update of the situation that happened in Michigan when Jillian and Eric, the white married couple there, was when Jillian pulled a gun on a black woman and her 15-year-old daughter. Now, this article comes from Heavy.com, and I will give a shout out to Seiji Hito because I checked his video yesterday, and there's some information that just come out of this article that is very interesting. Now, I noticed that a lot of trolls and a lot of white people who supported this couple here, saying that what she did to the black woman and her 15-year-old daughter, she didn't do nothing wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read this article, and then I'm going ahead and continue what I'm about to talk about. So this article again comes from Heavy.com. It says Jillian and Eric Wuestenberg are facing fallacious assault charges following an altercation in the Orion Township, Michigan, in which a gun was pulled on a black woman and her daughter. The incident occurred on July 1st, about 6 p.m. According to the Oakland County Sheriff Mike Bouchard, the case was investigated by his office on July 2nd and presented to the local prosecutor's office. After prosecutors review the investigation, both the driver and the passenger, the woman who was armed with a gun, has been arrested and charged with felony assault. The charge carries a potential sentence of up to 4 years in prison. Bouchard said, according to Bouchard, the man and woman who are husband and wife have not been arraigned, so he did not release their names. He said they were expected to be arraigned on July 2nd, but were in custody pending that court appearance. The suspect was later named by the prosecutor's office as Jillian Wuestenberg, 32, and Eric Wuestenberg, 42, of Clarkston, Michigan. The Detroit News had earlier reported that Jillian Wuestenberg has been taken into custody in the immediate aftermath of the incident. In the video, Jill Wuestenberg can be heard telling Tequila Hill and her daughter Michaela Green, 15, "You can't just walk around calling people racist." A widely shared version of the video was shared by Green's aunt, McKay Smith, who described the video on her Twitter page as showing another Karen. The version of that video was viewed more than 6 million times. McKay Smith later wrote on her Twitter page saying that the woman in the video was taken into custody. Smith later said that the woman was let go, but that the police took her guns away. McKay Smith went on, "They said they couldn't arrest her because my niece's mother hit their car with her hand to stop them from hitting my niece. Justice needs to be served. This is white privilege." Tequila Hill said in a now deleted Facebook post about the incident, "So this is America. I never in my life had a gun pulled out on me, let alone two. And while I had my 3 daughters, I never felt so helpless in my life. I'm so shaken up." Okay. It says the Huffington Post, Philip Lewis. Now this article I want you to check out because we're talking about, and I'm going to continue this article in a second. We're talking about, that, all the white people who supported this couple, when they said that they didn't do anything wrong, it was, the black woman and her daughter was the one starting this melee. I want you to check out this article, people, and I want you to hear it very closely because this article, what I'm about to read to you guys, will explain everything that happened moments before this incident happened. And I believe it's happened inside the Chipotle restaurant. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue reading this article. So it says the Huffington Post, Philip Lewis tweeted that Eric Wuestenberg has been fired from his job at Oakland University following the charges. Eric Wuestenberg's profile has been deleted from the school's website. A cached version of that page shows that he previously worked as a school's coordinator of Veteran Support Service. Oakland University is located in Rochester, Michigan. Eric Wuestenberg name still appears on a roster of consortium of Michigan veteran educators. A statement from Oakland University via Detroit News reads, "We have seen the video and we deem his behavior unacceptable. The employee has been notified that his employment has been terminated by the university." According to his LinkedIn profile, Eric Wuestenberg served in the U.S. Air Force from 1995 to 2009 as a munitions system specialist. He is originally from Michigan and graduated from Warren Mott High School in Warren in 1995. He studied business management and business administration at the University of North Texas after his time in the Air Force, according to his LinkedIn. Facebook pages that appear to belong to Jillian and Eric Wuestenberg have both been deleted. A Pinterest page for Jillian Wuestenberg remains online. That page gives her location as Clarkston, Michigan. One of the posts on that page is a meme that reads, "Sometime in life, your situation will keep repeating itself until you learn your lesson." This is a tweet, and again, I'm just basically trying to read what this tweet is all about. So I'm gonna continue reading this article. So now this is interesting. All this from Woos 12 is Eric Wuestenberg's Twitter, if I'm not mistaken, his account. And so let me go ahead and read this. This is really an interesting thing. Well, okay. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and just move on because this is crazy. So anyway, Eric Wuestenberg also deleted his Twitter account. A search of his conversation involving his handling see him making complaints to companies such as Sam's Club, McDonald's, and Sprint. So this is so, ladies and gentlemen, what you're seeing right now is that all the tweets, from Eric Wuestenberg's Twitter, making complaints to companies. And again, it's from Sam's Club, McDonald's, and Sprint. So this is, of course, I'm just going to go ahead and read some of the tweets. And this is from USAA in replying to Woos 12. Woos 12 is Eric Wuestenberg's Twitter. And it says, "Oh man, what happened? We'd like to help with any unresolved issues with details and phone number profile to locate your account. Thanks." And this other tweet is from Comcast Cares. And he said, "Hi, Eric. I'm certainly assist with your service. Please DM me. I guess please send me please send me a DM with your account number." And there's another tweet from McDonald's. Said, "We're sorry about your experience. Eric, please reach us at 1-800 blah 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 6227 so we can." So ladies and gentlemen, this let me say it like this. This is the list of all the tweets that Eric Wuestenberg did to complain a lot of issues. And and companies are responding to us that we apologize. We'll see what we can do. Blah blah blah. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to this article because, again, ladies and gentlemen, this article says a lot. So Eric Wuestenberg also deleted his Twitter account. A search from conversation involving his handling see him make complaints to companies such as Sam's Club, McDonald's, and Sprint. In July 2019. Eric Wuestenberg made a complaint against Mirger, a Michigan-based superstore, a woman who was present when Eric and Jillian Wuestenberg had a dispute, told Heavy that the couple was unhappy with how long it was taking at the checkout. The woman told Heavy via email that Eric Wuestenberg started screaming for them to open more lanes and to open the self-checkout. The woman said that Jillian Wuestenberg had her phone out and was filming the workers that was changing the drawers, yelling at them. And I'm gonna stop you right there. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, this married couple ain't peaches and cream, okay? They're not as innocent as they say they were. Because, see, they always sending complaints to companies. And then, according to this, it says that one of the employees saw the couple, and Eric started screaming to open another lane. So they're troublemakers already, ladies and gentlemen. And there's more, a lot more. So it says the witness told Heavy that she said something to the couple that was in defense of the employees. The witness said that the woman was yelling back, completely irrational. The witnesses said they both had their phones out along with pictures and videos. So one of the supervisors came over and offered to check them out as the customer service desk. The whole way to the service desk, they continued to yell. In the end, they finished checking out the same time they would have had they just waited in line. They were saying that they were calling corporate, people going to be fired, etc. So I figured they were going to go online and post their videos. Of course, they did and tried to say the employees were rude or whatever, but it wasn't true. Okay, and then they said the witness added, "That's crazy, it's the same people. I saw that video yesterday. I'm sure there's a million stories of them being completely, asses to the people. They were so extremely disrespectful to the mayor and the employees." And this is even more interesting what I'm about to read to you. Eric Wuestenberg said he volunteered for former Republican Congressman Mike Bishop. According to Wuestenberger's LinkedIn page, he volunteered for Michigan Republican Congressman Mike Bishop. Eric Wuestenberg said on his page that work on Bishop Michigan Veterans Advisory Council. Bishop serves Michigan's 8th congressional district between 2015 and 2019. On his LinkedIn profile, Eric Wuestenberg said that he began work at Oakland University in June of 2017. In his bio, Eric Wuestenberg refers to himself as experienced veteran support service coordinator with a demonstration history of working in the higher education industry. He also had been mentored with Veteran, an organization that helps to support members of the military community as they pursue careers outside of the armed service. He wrote on LinkedIn, Verity is an innovative mentorship platform that makes being a mentor and find mentoring effortless. Connecting job seekers to mentor at scale is phase 1. And Venturing's great mission to transform job search from a painful experience into an inspiring journey. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of Heavy's, that is the end of the article. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, they're not as innocent as they say they were. I'm talking about the Wuestenbergs. And you talk about the black woman and her daughter started this drama, but we never know what happened inside Chipotle. You never know what happened. Now, the daughter, the 15-year-old girl, said that Jillian Wuestenberg bumped into her, and she didn't even say I'm sorry or what. And see, that's why they pulled out their phones. And that's when the situation happened. See, there's been a history of being troublemaker. I'm talking about the Wuestenbergs. There's now been history, and there's a witness said that they're being rude and they yelling. You saw the article. And so we can't just say, oh, and I know a lot of white people going on my channel and say, well, she didn't do anything wrong. It's the black mother and their daughter. They're the ones that started this melee. But we really didn't know basically started at the Chipotle. And all the other incidents, lots of complaints, the husband complaining on Twitter, and now you got Jillian Wuestenberg. Both of them are yelling, screaming, you know, and it's a pattern. It's a pattern. So, you know, I know a lot of people want to defend, the Wuestenbergs, you know, for what happened that day. But keep in mind that they had a history of starting drama. They had a history of being a troublemaker. That's my point. And so when she pulled out a gun, with a black woman, and you know, they could have handled it in a different way. But I'm gonna tell you like this: that right there is totally uncalled for, and I'm glad that, you know, the police did charge the husband and wife for this, because again, she could have, the mother or daughter both could have been killed that day. And I'm glad, I'm glad that the police charged both of them with this. Y'all let me know what you think about this. Like, click subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions signing off. Deuces.